Question number 41. You are building a chatbot. You need to ensure that the chatbot can classify user input into separate categories. The categories must be dynamic and defined at the time of inference. Which service should you use to classify the input? Option A, Azure OpenAI Text Summarization. Option B, Azure AI Language Custom Text Classification. Option C, Azure AI Language Custom Named Entity Recognition (NER). Option D, Azure OpenAI Text Classification. The correct answer is option D, Azure OpenAI Text Classification. Azure OpenAI's text classification enables dynamic categorization by allowing categories to be defined at inference time using prompts. This flexibility makes it suitable for situations where categories aren't fixed in advance, unlike traditional custom classification models that require predefined labels and training. Question number 42. You have a factory that produces food products. You need to build a monitoring solution for staff compliance with personal protective equipment (PPE) requirements. The solution must meet the following requirements. Identify staff who have removed masks or safety glasses. Perform a compliance check every 15 minutes. Minimize development effort. Minimize cost. Which service should you use? Option A, Face. Option B, Azure AI Vision. Option C, Azure Video Analyzer for Media, formerly Video Indexer. The correct answer is option B, Azure AI Vision. Azure AI Vision with spatial analysis enables real-time video feed analysis to detect objects such as marks or safety glasses. It is specifically designed for scenarios like PPE compliance monitoring, supports regular interval checks, minimizes development effort through pre-built models, and is more cost-effective compared to more comprehensive but heavier services like Azure Video Analyzer. Face API, which capable of detecting facial features, does not provide object label PPE detection. Question number 43. You have an Azure subscription that contains an Azure OpenAI resource named AI1 and a user named User1. You need to ensure that User1 can add custom data sources to AI1. The solution must follow the principle of least privilege. Which role should you assign to User1? Option A, Cognitive Services OpenAI Contributor. Option B, Search Index Data Contributor. Option C, Cognitive Services Contributor. Option D, Search Service Contributor. The correct answer is option A, Cognitive Services OpenAI Contributor. The Cognitive Services OpenAI Contributor role provides the least privileged access needed for users to manage Azure OpenAI resources, including adding custom data sources, managing deployment, and making configuration changes. Other roles like Cognitive Services Contributor are broader and less specific to OpenAI. Roles related to search, B and D, are not applicable for managing Azure OpenAI configurations directly. Question number 44. You have an Azure AI search resource named Search1. You have an app named App1 that uses Search1 to index content. You need to add custom skill to App1 to ensure that the app can recognize and retrieve properties from invoices by using Search1. What should you include in the solution? Option A, Azure AI Immersive Reader. Option B, Azure OpenAI. Option C, Azure AI Document Intelligence. Option D, Azure AI Custom Vision. The correct answer is option C, Azure AI Document Intelligence. You recognize and extract structured properties like invoice number, dates, totals from invoices. Azure AI Document Intelligence, formerly Form Recognizer, is the best solution. It offers pre-built models for invoices and can be integrated into Azure AI Search as a custom skill in a skill set to enhance indexing capabilities. The other options are not suited for structured document analysis. Question number 45. You have a local folder that contains the file shown in the following table. You need to analyze the files by using Azure AI Video Indexer. Which files can you upload to the Video Indexer website? Option A, File 1 and File 3 only. Option B, File 1, File 2, File 3 and File 4. Option C, File 1, File 2 and File 3 only. Option D, File 1 and File 2 only. Option E, File 1, File 2 and File 4 only. The correct answer is Option B, File 1, File 2, File 3 and File 4. File 1 is supported because it uses a supported format, WMV, is under the 2 GB size limit and has a duration of less than 6 hours. File 2 is supported because it uses a supported format, AVI, is under the 2 GB size limit and has the duration of less than 6 hours. File 3 is supported because it uses a supported format, MOV, is under the 2 GB size limit and has a duration of 5 hours, less than the 6-hour limit. File 4 is supported because it uses a supported format, MP4, is under the 2 GB size limit and has a duration of less than 6 hours. Just a quick reminder, if you don't have time to watch these videos and instead download all questions and answers, feel free to purchase them on Buy Me a Coffee page. I have shared the link below. Question number 46. You have an Azure subscription. You need to deploy an Azure AI search resource that will recognize geographic locations. Which built-in skill should you include in the skill set for the resource? Option A, Azure OpenAI Embedding Skill. Option B, Document Extraction Skill. Option C, Entity Recognition Skill. Option D, Entity Linking Skill. The correct answer is Option C, Entity Recognition Skill. The Entity Recognition Skill is a built-in cognitive skill in Azure AI Search that extracts entities from text, including geographic locations, organizations, and people. This makes it the appropriate choice when you need to recognize locations as part of your search index. Other options like Azure OpenAI embedding skill are for semantic search, and entity linking skill connects entities to external sources, not just recognition. Question number 47. You have an Azure OpenAI model. You have 500 prompt completion pairs that will be used as training data to fine-tune the model. You need to prepare the training data. Which format should you use for the training data file? Option A, CSV. Option B, XML. Option C, JSON-L. Option D, TSV. The correct answer is option C, JSON-L. Azure OpenAI fine-tunings requires the training data to be in JSON-L, JSON lines format. Each line in the file should be a valid JSON object containing a prompt and a completion field. This format allows efficient processing of large dataset and aligns with the expected input format for fine-tuning OpenAI models. CSV, XML, and TSV are not supported for this use case. Question number 48. Note: this question is part of a series of questions that present the same scenario. Each question in the series contains a unique solution that might meet the stated goals. You have an Azure subscription that contains an Azure OpenAI resource named AI1 and an Azure AI Content Safety resource named CS1. You build a chatbot that uses AI1 to provide generative answers to specific questions and CS1 to check input and output for objectionable content. You need to optimize the content filter configuration by running tests on sample questions. Solution: from Content Safety Studio, you use the moderate text content feature to run the test. Does this meet the requirement? Option A, yes. Option B, no. The correct answer is option A, yes. The moderate text content feature in Azure AI Content Safety Studio allows you to manually test and evaluate how content safety filters perform on same inputs. This approach is suitable for optimizing your content filter configurations by analyzing how well the system flags objectionable content in both user input and chatbot outputs. Therefore, using this feature directly aligns with the requirement to test and refine filter settings. Question number 49. You have an Azure subscription that contains a storage account named SA1 and an Azure AI Document Intelligence resource named DI1. You need to create and train a custom model in DI1 by using Document Intelligence Studio. The solution must minimize development effort. Which 4 actions should you perform in sequence? 1. Upload 5 sample documents. 2. Upload 50 sample documents. 3. Upload JSON files that contains the document layout and labels. 4. Train and test the model. 5. Create a custom model project and link the project to SA1. 6. Apply labels to the sample documents. Option A, 1, 5, 6, 4. Option B, 5, 1, 6, 4. Option C 5614. Option D 5146. The correct answer is option B 5164. Creating a custom model in Azure AI Document Intelligence Studio involves first creating a project and linking it to the storage account. Then you upload at least 5 sample documents to serve as training data. After uploading, you label the fields on the documents using the studio's interface to teach the model what to extract. Finally, you train and test the model directly within the studio. This sequence minimizes development effort by using the no-code capabilities of Document Intelligence Studio and avoids the need for manual data formatting or external tools. Question number 50. You have an Azure subscription that contains an Azure AI language custom question answering project named QA1. You need to import question and answer pairs to QA1. Which two file formats can you use? Option A, JSON. Option B, TSV. Option C, Excel. Option D, LU. Option E, CSV. The correct answers are option A, JSON. Option D, LU. You can import questions and answers pair into an Azure AI language custom question answering project using the JSON format, which is commonly used for structured data. The LU language understanding format is also supported for importing data into a more conversational language format. This format allows you to efficiently structure your Q&A pairs for training and deployment in the question answering model.